Hey, this is going to be a very hot take question, so buckle in for this. And I know that a lot of people feel differently on this, but I get it because I am with this person that sent an email, and it's a good one. So the question that was submitted was, is it weird that I feel this way after one date? And I was thinking that I was like, oh, this is great. Maybe this person found the one. It is a female, by the way. So she said that. Here it is. I went on a date with a guy yesterday. I did see him with somebody else today at an activity that I thought I might ask to do with him, but now obviously I just went with my friends instead. I felt weird in the moment and I had to avoid him in the common areas of the place. He then texted me later on saying he wanted to see me again. He obviously saw me today and didn't react, and then texted me later that he had a nice time yesterday. I didn't care to respond. Obviously, I am not offended, but felt bad. I am pretty sure it's human, but I hate how sometimes the logical side of me defies me, and I over things that just don't make sense. I was excited about him, and now I don't care. Dating sucks. All right, kind of a little all over the place, but I kind of understand what you're saying. So basically, the premise is you were on a date with a guy yesterday. Then you happen to, whatever, how many days ago this was, but you date yesterday with this guy. Then the next day you go out somewhere and then see him somewhere with another girl on a date. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so awkward because I know he's on a date with somebody else, but I was just on a date with him yesterday. You feel weird about it. And all your friends are like, I mean, you guys did only go on one date and he's probably just dating and maybe he had this lined up, whatever it may be. I'm going to tell you something, okay? And it is a hot take, and I get it's a hot take. When I am dating somebody, I am dating them, okay? I am, there's no one else on the line. There's no other person I'm talking to or anything like that. You got my full attention, okay? If I had somebody else on the line, even on texting, I feel as though I am like kind of the bachelor in air quotes. Now, again, there's another word that you can substitute for that. But like, I truly feel gross about myself. I've always done this, even talking, snapping, whatever it may be in the past. Like, I never did it because I felt so gross doing it. So I'm very, like, my loyalty is like beyond 10 out of 10, clearly. But I don't think you're wrong with it. I think that you're trusting your feelings about it. I think it's super weird for him to then just like text you like that, like break the ice, bro. Like, clearly you saw him, be like, hey, listen, I want to tell you, like, I had this date lined up. Like, honesty is the best policy. And I bet that if he maybe said it in a way, you'd probably be a little more inclined. Or you would be inclined to be honest with him and say, you know, I didn't really enjoy seeing you like that. I kind of just really understood something about myself that I want somebody that's just talking to me and is a little more serious about that, not playing the field. I take loyalty pretty seriously. The reason why this is a hot take is, of course, it's only been a date. It's only one date. And things could change, and who knows, and maybe he didn't have a good time or what. I don't really care what the whole thing is. You're dating somebody, like let's break it down, okay? Let's break it down here. Even in the past, and in terms of just dating in general, you're dating somebody because you like that person. You like the way that they look. You like the way that their personality is. And you're trying to see now if you guys are a compatible match for probably like later on in life. Again, I don't know how old you are. So if this is like an early college thing, it's just like finding yourself, what you want in a relationship. But I like to kind of like lean more into the marriage thing. So bear with me. So you're trying to figure out like what you like, especially, and if you could be compatible with this person in the future. I don't get how we struggle to understand that when we're dating, and then we decide to, oh, well, she's really pretty, I'm going to go talk to her. Or vice versa. Oh, well, like, I don't know. I really like baseball players, and that's just my kryptonite. So I'm going to go. So I don't know. I can't not talk to this guy. Okay, come on. Like, you're not fooling anybody. You're trying to fool yourself. Do not do that. Please do not do that. So yes, it's very annoying when I hear those things, because yes, I take loyalty into a very, very serious mode, I would say. This is the best way I could describe it, because there are just a ton of people that don't see a problem in that. They're just like, dude, but you're dating. Like, come on, it's okay. But my thing is you ask that girl on a date for what purpose then? Right? Like, what is the purpose? Just to take somebody out, to say you took somebody out? Just to maybe get, like, lucky at the end of the night? Like, you have to really fine-tune your things, because that's why when I would be dating, and if a girl did that to me, I'd be like, hey, listen, I'm not going to be like a pick of the litter, and you're like, oh, well, I think you perform the best on your date, so I'm going to pick you. Like, it's not, this isn't an episode of The Bachelor, okay? Like, I'm not a contestant. I am hoping that you're on a date with me because you see things in me that you want to get to know more about me with. And then from there, I'm also trying to see, and that's what dating should be. And if we see something that you don't like in me or I don't like in you, then it's totally okay. And then we go our separate ways. There's no hard feelings. I think that you should stand your ground with this. I think that it's also very weird for let's just dial it back a little bit. You go on a date, whatever, the next day, and then you guys see each other kind of later on in the day, the next day, and then he texts you, oh, I had a great time yesterday. Dude, I don't know. I say that like in person, then I'll text you that, and then the next day I'm already texting you. Like, it's so different on how people handle the relationships, and I think that has to go back to maturity. If somebody's doing that, I don't think that they're mature enough for a real adult relationship, and that's okay. The point in my life where I wasn't ready for that either. So if you are looking for something like that, and if this is bothering you like this, I really, truly think that you should follow your gut and look for somebody who's a little more mature. I think that's it. And some people may agree. Some people might not agree. And to each their own. But I think that you really have to look in terms of your situation and understand, okay, wait a second. If this is bothering me and it's gnawing at me for a reason, that's your gut telling you something. Trust your gut. Do not trust your ego. Don't be like, I don't know. I guess I should be a little more lenient with it, and he is only a first date. It's not really a big deal. I could go back out on it. Dude, listen, trust yourself, trust your gut, and don't do that. I don't think that you're weird for feeling that way after a date. I think that you are very in tune with your gut and your spirit, and it's trying to tell you something, and I would trust it. So I appreciate the email. If any of you have an email and you want to send it in, go for it. I'm all ears. I'm here to just talk about it because we're all going through it. No one is alone in this process of life. So again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next one.